Alright, yes, today we're going to do a very special review in my action figure collection. Today we're going to review Brainiac from the Mattel Legion 12-pack. He's Brainiac, Brainiac for sure. He's wearing green and purple like he's never done before. That's right, today we're going to review Brainiac. And here's my display, part of my display. I got him on top shelf. Legion of Doom. JSA. All my Batman. Some of my Batman. Villains. Watchmen. That's one shelf. But, so they're on the very top because they're from the future. So let's kind of go over this and we'll go into the figure here in a minute. So we'll talk about the rarity of these figures too and who I'm missing. Superboy, he's been popping up online lately more, and he is still expensive. More expensive now than before. And then we have Lightning Lad, he's very easy to get. Then we have Wildfire, he is still hard to get. You just got to be right place, right time. Not Colossus Boy, Ultra Boy, I think that's it. No, that's not Ultra Boy. Ah, man, his name escaped me. My wife calls him Constipation Kid. What's his name? I'll think of it later. But he's really easy to get. He's always great head sculpt, stupid color outfit. Saturn Girl, very easy. Timberwolf, he was hard at one time to get, but he's been popping up lately. I've seen him. And we're not talking about, some of these are like in the $30, $40 range. And Brainiac, he is hard to get. I'm glad I found him. And then, of course, Supergirl's in that display because she doesn't stand. So I put her on the figure stand there. Because remember in that Justice League Unlimited cartoon, she eventually just stays in the future with them. So, and she liked Brainiac. So cool. So I'm missing Karate Kid. He's impossible to find. I can't find one right now. Ultra Boy, I can't find him. And well, I saw one online, but he's very expensive, more than I'm willing to pay for. Colossus Boy, the Build-A-Figure, he's huge, and he's easy to find right now. So I'm just kind of waiting. Let's see, listen, Matter Eater Kid, I ain't getting that guy. I don't care, set or not. That's just a stupid character. Eats stuff. Anyway, Chameleon Boy, he's easy to get, so I ain't worried about finding him, so. Alright guys, here we have Brainiac. He's Brainiac, Brainiac for sure. He's just so brainy like he's never brainy before. Anyway, so here's Brainiac. Still on the figure stand, very nice sculpt, very unique sculpt for this line. Usually, how Mattel just reuses everything, but not on this guy. From what I could tell, he's an all-new sculpt. Special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Yeah, that's what he is. Very unique figure. Look at the coverall detail, the folds in the outfit, very nice. The belt's super nice. I don't think we've ever seen that belt again. Those boots tucked into his pants tucked into his boots. Those are very nice. Head sculpt's very nice. If I was Mattel, I would definitely, since this was, kind of hard to get, I would definitely reuse some of these heads, repaint them, made them like swappable heads. I mean, this would be a perfect, with regular skin tone, that would be a perfect Hal Jordan, of course, without a mask on. That they should have just, I don't know why they didn't do that. Missed opportunity. Thank you, Mattel. But, this belt's really cool. As he falls over, and that guy falls over. Nice belt. Almost like a Batman belt, but it's not. I think from what another reviewer said, I don't know much about Brainiac.
I know of the Legion. I think they're really cool at what they do. But it's just so hard to follow. I really don't know where to start. There's so many different versions of them. I don't know where to start. But I know of them. Saw a couple cartoons back in the day, which is pretty good. But just never followed it after that. The belt, this is, I think, like a force field belt. And he invented it because he's Brainiac. The clone of Brainiac. Brainiac 5, I guess the 5th clone maybe, I don't know. But, you know, nice sculpt on his ring. You gotta get really close to see. You can see the L in there on the Legion flight ring, so it makes them fly. He invented those, according to the comic book. So he's the brains of the group. Very cool sculpt. And like I said, I mean, even right here, the lines right here, they got a little seam. Mine doesn't look that bad, you know. Let's see. On paint wise, right here, I don't know if you can really tell. You gotta really look close, you know, especially with this 12-pack. They're really hard to, they mismatch the colors, you know, pretty good. But, you know, there is some mismatch there, but it's not as bad as like Satin Girl I have up there. So, pretty cool. Let's do we'll go over his articulation. His articulation, he has a typical DC-UC articulation. He might have a ankle. What's this? Waist? Not waist. Good lord. Waist. That's it. Waist swivel. It's really stiff. I don't want to push it. But great ab crunch. No loose joint syndrome on this guy. He has arm swivel up here. Wrist swivel. It's pretty nice. Knee bends, ankle. Really nice. Typical DC-UC. I just can't get his waist to turn, but I'm not going to force it. So, I'm not going to force it. Because he's getting older figures. And we've been having some QC issues, so things falling apart for no reason. So, let's do a size comparison. Like I said, I really like the Legion. And I know of them. And I just wish... I think the new 52 book got canceled, so that's too bad. But you know, it just has great potential of being a great story. You know, they're just kind of boring. I remember reading it as a kid. One of my dad's favorite comic books when I was growing up. He would read comics too. I'd get Batman, he would get the Legion, and so I know of them. And those are good stories from back in the 80s, but it just didn't have that quant oomph to keep my attention. So here is a great size comparison with Brainiac and his other incarnations. So this is the classic, you know, superpowers looking Brainiac, which Mattel never did reissue that. They, you know, that was under the DC superhero line. They never did reissue this one. That's a shame. That's completely a shame. Great sculpt. And then we have cartoon looking Brainiac or classic Brainiac with his pants off. So let me remove my pants during this review. Every time I get a figure we have to remove our pants. So anyway, so here we go. Get a zoom in on these guys. And the robot Brainiac over here, well, they're all robots, but this Brainiac is much taller. I have his knees bent there because it just looks cool. I think he's holding, yeah, there it is. He's definitely holding some kryptonite. So, really cool. It's funny, these purples, you could tell that, you know, the kind of, hey, you know, match there. It's funny. So, how do I rate Brainiac 5? Good job, Mattel. Needs improvement, Mattel. Or dog a vomit. I'm definitely going to say, and man, that looks cool, the way the light's hitting them. I'm definitely going to say, no loose ankle, leg syndrome, no broken ab crunch. So quality on this guy, QC issues, no QC issues, so great job, Mattel. Do I recommend getting them? No, unless, you know, those 12-pack is so stinking expensive right now. It's just crazy, and $399, $499. You buy them one at a time, yeah, it's going to cost you money, but it's going to take you time, like I'm doing, bought them one at a time, find them loose. But now I'm getting to the point where it's getting hard to get. You know, like I mentioned, Karate Kid, Ultra Lad or Boy, whatever his name is. Chameleon Boy is really easy to get. He's probably the next one to get. But I'm not getting Matter Eater Lad. That's just ridiculous. Not getting him. Yeah, I definitely would say good job, Mattel, but don't recommend getting them unless you're super Legion fan, or you're like me, know of them, like the concept of them, you know, young superheroes, 31st century. I mean, that could be a great movie, but it has so much potential, you know, after all these years, but it just, these not, the comic wise is not just executing it right. So, here is a very popular segment on my show. Since this is the future, here is Brainiac flying out the window. And for you classic Chapman Films viewers, here is Brainiac and his girlfriend Supergirl, because one incarnation of Brainiac 5, and they were boyfriend and girlfriend. So here's them looking out the window for your classic Chapman Film viewers. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And I appreciate all the comments I've been getting lately. The new subscribers, without comments and liking this video, I wouldn't be doing these. So thank you guys for watching. I'm very happy with everything. And you know, a lot of people have asked me how the baby is. He's great, getting healthy, really fat baby now. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.